Welcome to Happy Customer Reviews. This is an overview of the admin portal that you'll be using from your desktop. We'll be doing the admin view, another tutorial on your mobile app in another video. This one right here is going to be dealing with your admin portal, the one that is the web-based. You'll notice that the web address at the very top is the one that you have received when you first signed up. You can find that in your email, your welcome email, or on a text. And so once we get in this, we'll start to see some things of how this operates. Now, this admin portal also operates the same as your mobile app does, which we'll show in that other video. But let's talk about the login page. First of all, the login page is here you're going to have to supply three things. Number one, your username. This is the name that was used. It's an email address that you were used when you signed up. The password is also an easy to use password. Now, we like to set these up ourselves so we know that it's done correctly. Then there's one thing that you will have to do if it hasn't been done for you, and we'll talk about that in just a moment. But the username is the email address that you use when you signed up, or the one that you use with our company, Common Sense Web Marketing. Also, the password, we've generated a very easy password for you, and it would have been sent in the welcome email, so go check with that. Now, this here is the role that you're going to be logging in as. In this case, I have it set to admin, and admin has complete rights to do everything, okay? If you are watching this demo and you are an employee, then you would obviously log in as employee, okay? So let's log in, and I'm going to log into the Happy Customer Reviews back in. Let me put in my password here, and we're going to log in. Why has this been? Oh, that's right. I logged in as an employee. See, it doesn't work that way. Let's log in. There we go. Successful login. Okay. And so what we're going to do is we're going to, and by the way, save your password that you just seen at the top up there. Okay. This right here is your back-end portal. Now, we have made this back-end portal big and easy to read, easy to understand. We've seen so many of them that are just so technically advanced that it takes a master's degree from MIT to figure them out. But this we made very simple. Here you see the four big boxes. These are the four big boxes that you're looking at as an admin. And your employees will be able to see these as well, with the exception of employee review responses. We'll talk about that in a minute. But when you log in here, you'll notice here that your Google account has, right here, it has been connected. You'll see a green bar. If it has not been connected, you will see a red bar that says connect. You just click on that red bar. It's going to open up another box, and it's going to ask you to go in and log into whatever account that you have as your login email address for your Google My Business account. And once you select from that, then it's going to ask you to allow what we're doing here with this to connect. Once you've connected your Google account, then you're going to start to see reviews in your back-end portal under the My Reviews tab. You can come back and see all the reviews that have been left. Now you'll notice something about these reviews, okay? First of all, you're going to see this one was posted on Google right here. You see that, but they did not leave. They left a 5-star, but they did not leave any kind of review itself. This one did. Okay, so we see this one did leave a review. Now you'll also notice over here, you'll see that this replied button. This means that you have already replied to their review. If you have not replied to the review, then all you would do is you would click this green button right here, and it's going to open up a box to where you can send in your reply. Once you type in what you want, thanks for the great review, right? Okay, now you might want to type more in there than just that, because here's a little secret. Google actually helps index keywords in this response. Thanks for the great review. We loved helping you find just the right furniture for your home in, and then you put the town in there, town. Okay? And then once you get done with that, you push the submit button and you're done. And it goes right to Google. Sometimes it takes 15 to 20 seconds. Sometimes it takes 15 to 20 hours. I have no idea why, but it's a Google thing. It's something that's beyond our ability to deal with. Now, let's go back to our dashboard. You'll see over here on the left-hand side, you'll see all the different areas as well. And we'll go through those. This is your dashboard. Now, if you want to send a review request to somebody, you would click the big yellow button that says send review request. You put in their first name, their last name, and their phone number. Now, make sure this is a cell phone number that receives text. It will not send it to a landline. Also, the best time to do this is when your customer is standing right in front of you. Reason why is because they might not recognize that phone number that it's coming to. And when they take a look at that phone number, if that phone number is not in their friends list and it doesn't come up with a friend's name, they might delete it or even block it. So you might want to tell them that you're going to be sending them a review request on their cell phone on a text. So please be watching for it. Or the best thing to do is you can use your mobile app and do it right there in front of them. Instead of using the back-end portal, you use your mobile app and you say, hey, let me go ahead and just send you a real quick review request if you don't mind. You put in their name, their phone number, their cell number, and you push it. And within 5 to 6 seconds, it's already there, and then bing, and they're on their telephone. And they go like, wow, that was fast. And say, yeah, all you do is you go in and you click the link. When they click that link, it's going to send them to this page, to which they can click here to give us your best review on Google. And it says this takes you to Google. Or you can click here to leave us your best review on Facebook. This takes you to Facebook. Now, it'll have your logo at the top, okay? But this right here is give them an opportunity to express something that went wrong. This, if you click here, it will actually take you to an email form. Sorry we did not meet your expectations. And all of this is changeable. I'll show you where you can change this, okay? This is just a default. We'd love to hear about your experience with our business. Please let us know where we fell short. They fill this out, name, email, phone, and they put a comment as to what was wrong, and they send it. It gets sent to your email address before it gets on Google. This is important. This gets you the chance to be able to talk with your customers to find out exactly what went wrong with their experience and fix it before they tell the whole world. So now let's go back to our platform. What you can do is, if you would like, is this is where it says set up emails. This is where you can set up your email. Now, this is the email option of the email they're going to receive. Hi, XXX. Thanks for your business. We'd love it if you give us your best review. Thanks, YYY. Now, do not change this XXX requirement. XXX is customer name. Our system automatically generates that. And YYY is your company name. Do not change these. You can change everything else in between, but don't change those. Now, you'll come down here and you'll see these second, third, and fourth invites. These are in case the people forget to leave a review. What happens is our system is going to send out a reminder every 3, 5, 7, or 10 days, whatever you set it to. By default, it's sent to 3 days. So this is going to send out another review request via text or email, and we'll get to that in just a second, because this setup text section looks identical. Now you can change all of this wording in between it, okay? So you can say like, hey, I know it's been a little bit a while, but you know, you might have been busy. Could you please give us your best review? Thanks a lot. It really helps, okay? So you can set that up, and you can set up the days that they go after. We're only going to try 4 attempts, The first one is when you send it out the first time. This is the second, the third, and then the fourth invite. Okay? So now let's take a look at this right here. We've already sent a review. These right here are the review requests that have already been sent. These will tell you who the person is, when it was sent out, the date and the time, and if they responded to that review or request or not. You can see this person responded, this one has not yet. Okay? Now this one has not, and the second invite is going to be sent out soon. Okay? Now if you happen to make a mistake or you want to try again, you can always take the delete button and delete that and send them another one to try again. Okay? So that's just a way that you can get rid of one if it's if it's somebody that's way down here and you know that they haven't responded, it's been since there, you can delete that and send them another request. Okay? And then of course you've got my reviews. We've kind of looked over this, but this is my reviews. This is the same place that's on your dashboard under my reviews. So you've just got it over here as well. Now, this right here is your stream codes, okay? This one has not been set up yet, but this is your Google Stream Code. This is what the HTML code that your web designer would put into your website to stream your reviews directly to your website. We'll set that up for you, so don't worry about that, okay? Now, this is something that's really interesting, is the admin panel. This is where you can reset your password right here, okay? The other thing is this is where you can add a user. This is what I was talking about an admin or for a login for an employee. So the admin is the only one allowed to put in or add a new user. So you would put in the person's name here. You'd put in their email address, their phone number, and then assign them a real easy password. Once you hit saved, they're going to show up under here. They're going to show up under user. Now, what's interesting about this is right here. Look at this. Total requests sent. It will let you see how many requests this employee has sent. Okay? Now, this respond option right here gives you the opportunity to let them respond to your reviews. Now, let me explain a little bit about that. This is a place where they will be able to respond to the reviews in case you want them to have a more personal contact with your customers. However, I'm going to show you something really cool. This person is not. So when you click on it, okay, it is yes. It's now changed to yes. So this person would be able to respond to the reviews. Now watch what happens. This little area right here called employee review responses, let's click on that. Of course, we have no data found. But what this will allow you to do is this will allow you to look at the responses your employees are making back to your customers and will allow you to change it before it gets posted on Facebook or on Google for the world to see. This is a neat little tool that allows business owners the last say in what is being said on Google about a review, because I think that it's like 83% of people read the responses to the reviews that a business makes to a customer. That's big. So it needs to be right. So this gives you a chance. If you don't want to edit it, if your employee did terrific, just push send and it'll send it to Google. Now let's go back to the admin section because there's one other section I want to show you. This right here is back down to the current users or your employees. Okay, this section right here allows you to activate or deactivate an employee. If they're a family member, they're not doing business anymore, you want to keep them in the system, you know, they're not going to do any harm, you just might want to deactivate them. But if they've left the company, just delete them. So you can delete this person just by clicking right here and it will delete that company and they have no access to your business portal or the mobile app any longer. All right, let's go back to the dashboard for just one moment. I want to show you something. If you ever need to download your app, this right here, when you click here, this is where you would download the Android, this is where you would download your Apple. You can send those links to your employees. Well, that's pretty much it. It's a very simple thing. It's very simple to be able to just go on and use this. Now, if you have any questions, we're always here for you. And if you have any difficulties, of course, you can always contact us. But this is our overview of the business panel, online business panel, and how it works. Thank you so much for sticking with us through this program. And we hope that you get many, many happy customer reviews.